Everywhere you look, your phone, your food, your home, three invisible giants are quietly watching. They don't make your products. They don't sell to you directly, yet they own the companies that do. Names? BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. Together, they control more wealth than the GDP of entire continents. And you've probably never even heard of them. So, how did three corporations come to own the modern world? It began innocently. In the 1970s, people wanted a safer way to invest: pension funds, index funds, retirement accounts. A few firms promised to manage this money for them. Fast forward 50 years, and those small helpers have become financial empires. Today, BlackRock manages over $10 trillion. Vanguard controls $9 trillion, and State Street holds another $4 trillion. That's over a quarter of the entire global economy in three balance sheets. Here's how it works. When you buy a share of an index fund, your money doesn't go directly to 500 companies. It flows through firms like BlackRock or Vanguard, which hold those shares on your behalf. But here's the twist. They get the voting power. They decide how the corporations you own are run. In other words, they control Apple, Amazon, Coca-Cola, and hundreds more, not by owning them outright, but by owning everyone else's ownership. It's a quiet empire built not on conquest, but on custody. And with great scale comes great power. These firms can sway corporate policy, executive pay, even how nations approach climate change or war. When one man, Larry Fink of BlackRock, writes a letter, global CEOs listen. Yet this system hides behind trust funds and index portfolios, untouched by democracy. Ordinary citizens unknowingly give them power every payday through their retirement plans. This isn't a conspiracy. It's a structure. A system where a handful of gatekeepers decide what responsible investing means, what companies thrive, and which collapse. They don't just manage money. They manage the future. From housing markets to elections, their fingerprints are everywhere. Subtle, silent, systemic. The world's wealth has never been so concentrated or so invisible. Maybe the real question isn't who owns what, but how long will we let them own us? If you had control over your money's voice, what would it say?